we are doing the Mechanix gloves, Fastfit Coldwork gloves. We're doing the review today. Now, I've had this for, I think it's about 2 months now. 2 months, thereabouts. Not too long, but in the middle of the winter, so it's impeccable timing that BELLMT sent me these to test and to use. Yeah, very, very cool gloves. As I said, they've got impeccable timing. It is winter up in the southern hemisphere, and now currently down in southern hemisphere. Well, it's not really up or down in a spheroid. Anyways, yeah, they sent me this to review and to check out. So this is my review of the Fastfit Coldwork gloves. They go for about 495 Rand on their website. The link will be in the description. So yeah, I've tested this, I've used this for numerous things. Now there's certain criteria that you want in gloves. You want it to do their work. So this is winter gloves, so they should keep your hands warm, and these definitely are the warmest gloves that I've ever used. I've used them in, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just go through the criteria first. Yeah, we'll get to the close-ups now and all the details and so on. So we want gloves to do what they should: keep your hands warm. Number one, protection, either from cuts, scrapes. This is cold included. Some of the gloves aren't cold, as they to keep you cool as well in summer. These definitely not. They are insulated, but again, we'll get to that just now. What else is there? Dexterity, one of the main things with gloves. So you still want to do what you normally do with and without gloves. Now, I've done a couple of dexterity tests. So if you follow me on social media, if you don't done yet, please, it's going to be in the description as well. I've done a couple of dexterity tests and things that I did with these gloves, so you can see why I say they've got a good dexterity. And then number two, it should work with touchscreens. So whether you use a smartphone, basically everyone does, use a smartphone, or if, let's say, you work, some of the industries now have gone over to touchscreens, whether you're in a factory or doing whatever. Yeah, touchscreens are definitely the way that the world is moving forward now. And yeah, what else is there? What criteria do you have with gloves? Please comment down in the comment section. So let's jump in with the close-ups and my thoughts and what it's made of, if it's worthwhile getting, because it's still winter. There's about a month and a half left of winter that we still have left to try and get through. And then after that, northern hemisphere is hitting the winter. So my guys in the northern hemisphere that follow me, you can always check this out later. So Mechanix gloves, great quality, but let's see if they stood up to my testing. The back is soft shell, that's water resistant. That works very nicely. Even if it's not raining, winter usually it's usually wet, frost, snow, those kinds of stuff. So it's always a good idea to have something that's slightly water resistant. Moving to the front, it's a synthetic leather here, so that gives you quite a bit of control and grip as well. The nice thing about the leather is it actually goes around your fingers, which means that it is touchscreen compatible, and you can actually type with it, which is very nice that I've seen. It does have a bit of a sharp point to all of them, so you can use it for typing and so on. This is reinforced. This feels quite a bit different than the synthetic leather that's there. So this feels different. This is actually Armortex. They call it Armortex thumb saddle, which is a reinforcing. Now they do bulletproofs and those kinds of stuff. Not that I think it's bulletproof, but it is going to be nice and strong, and it's going to be able to take a beating. Now let's moving on. It's fleece lined. That's just for the heat, and you won't find that in the other Fastfit gloves. Branding, which always looks nice. Mechanix knows how to do their branding. Elastic cuffs for a faster fit, as the name suggests. So it's going to be easier putting it on and pulling it off. It's not like the original gloves that has the fastener. Now, if you follow me or have been following me for a while, you know that I've done a review on the originals multicam black. That looks freaking insane. So yeah, not much else to say about the gloves. I can't say it's a basic design, But a glove is a glove, but these guys just took it to the next level. Quality, and then just being thoughtful as well. It does have a little plastic clip that you can clip into each other like so, keeping the gloves together. Or what I like to use is these ones at the back. I run a carabiner on through it and then put it onto my play carrier, especially with operations with the neighborhood watch in winter. These guys are so valuable. So have we checked the boxes that we are happy with these gloves? I think we have. Let's just run through where I've used them. So currently the winters up in Joburg is about the town that I stay in. We've been hitting the -2s, -3s, thereabouts. I think it was -4, the one shoot that I did. So yeah, that's the type of temperatures that I've used these gloves at, and you're never comfortable at that kind of temperature, but my hands were very happy that I had these gloves. So massive thanks to BELLMT for sending these to me to check out. Yeah, so heat definitely, dexterity definitely as well. I've done a couple of tests and I've done a shoot with them. So yeah, if I haven't posted that yet, I'm going to post that now into B-roll. Running through, so check it out. It's somewhere here. Moving on. But another consideration as well, if you want to use this for working, how strong is it going to be? So versatility is the next one of, can I use it for like a hobby kind of thing? Is it good for using, let's say, for shooting, for doing whatever hobby you have, but also for working? So it's very difficult to do that, to test that, because I'm not sure about what your work entails and how hectic it's going to be on the gloves. So what I did is I used this for Nel Sparta. Now Nel Sparta is like a fitness and shooting event. We do a kind of a couple of different stuff with the gloves. So there's going to be a couple of pictures rolling as I'm talking now. I did, the first one was a rope pull where there was a big tie with 2 sandbags on attached to a tie down strap rope. So you had to pull that. It was freaking freezing. There was still frost covering the rope. So it was freezing. And the last thing is that this didn't leave me hanging. See rope. It worked very nicely with the rope pull. It did give me, I think, quite a bit more grip than I would have had just using my hands on the frost covered rope. So it worked very nicely there. And then yeah, it was just a joy to have. So yeah, very, very nice. And then no damage at all. You'd never say that I did a rope pull and then almost like a sled drag with that same rope and tie configuration. And there's no abrasive marks here. So I'd say this leather definitely is, or synthetic leather is going to last you quite a long time, but depending on the type of abuse that you put it through. So very, very nice. It looks the part. It's warm. I think it checks all the boxes. And the main thing is, well, my main thing is, if I can manipulate a firearm, especially a pistol, if I can fire, if I can do a reload, slide lock, release, all those kinds of things, it's a good indication of the type of dexterity that you have with these gloves. I also did a test with with my knife, where if you want to open it, if you want to close it, you can still do it with these gloves. That's the type of things that I want to do with the gloves, and I want to be able to accomplish with them. So as stated, they go for $4.95 on their website. Link is in the description. So grab a pair before winter is over. And it's definitely gonna last you a good couple of years after as well. It's always good to have summer gloves and winter gloves. Summer gloves, you want it to breathe and to wick the moisture away. But these ones, you want all the moisture and the heat. Well, not moisture, but all the heat and, well, sort of moisture, I would say. Because you don't really want to lose moisture, especially with the icy cold wind. Tangent. Anyways. So yeah, grab a pair, check it out. See you guys later. Cheers.